Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today back in our Fortnite video. And in today's video, I want to share with you guys the best settings to aim with. So if you are looking to improve your aim to hit more shots, these are the settings you want to use. These are very great for being able to build up your accuracy and improve the consistency that you need to hit more shots here in Fortnite. So definitely stay to the end of the video. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys would like to participate in the next giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamertag, PSN gamertag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered. If you guys would like to support them in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom right, click on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And lastly, I'm super excited to announce my new merch. You guys can find it in the link in the description or the pinned comment if you guys are interested. Definitely get a long sleeve t-shirt or a hoodie if you guys like it. And with that being said, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best settings to use if you want to improve your aim and if you want to hit more shots here in Fortnite. These are the settings that I think are some of the very best to use that are going to suit a lot of players' needs, and it's going to help you build consistency that you're going to be able to hit shots over and over with. So what I have a 1.5 for my building. My editing sensitivity is a 1.4. My horizontal speed is a 47%, and my vertical is a 44%. So this sensitivity is really great, and it also does feel quite smooth. So when it comes to the building and editing, of course it is a multiplier of your horizontal and vertical. So when it comes to your building and editing, this sensitivity doesn't feel, I think it's a good in-between being very fast and being smooth. I think it's a good balance. I think if you guys like to have just a little bit higher of a building and editing, you can do so. But I think when it comes to improving your aim and building consistency, I think going a little bit more towards the smooth side as far as your builds and edits is going to be really great for helping you control your crosshair, which is going to help you hit more shots after you edit or coming off of builds. So that's why I recommend the sensitivity I do. So as you guys saw, I did have a higher of a horizontal speed, which is when you look left to right. It's a 47% as opposed to the vertical speed, which is on 44. So it's 3 points higher in the horizontal. This is really great. So when you're turning left to right, it's going to allow you to place builds a little bit quicker. And when it comes to flick shots, you're going to be able to turn around much faster, which is great for a lot of reasons. You're going to be able to hit flick shots a little bit quicker because you're going to be able to flick onto the target much better. But having a lower vertical sensitivity is really meta, because when it comes to aiming your shot, you usually always want to have good crosshair placement. So you always want to round the corner or you finish your edit where the other player is at. So you only have to finish off the build, you only have to round the corner, and your crosshair is already lined up. So having a high vertical sensitivity really isn't necessary because you're not going to be flicking up a lot. Your crosshair should already be sort of at head level when you're editing or when you're rounding corners. So all you have to do is either look to the left or right, pull the trigger, and you're going to be able to get an easy headshot. So having a high vertical sensitivity really isn't necessary for any reason unless you have to go for like a crazy flick shot upwards, which in most cases you wouldn't have to anyway. But when it comes to your aim down sight sensitivity, what I think is best is 11% and 11%. Now when it comes to aim down sights, it's pretty black and white. There's not really too much variance across any of my settings. For linear specifically, I don't recommend anything lower than a 9%. I think 9% is fine. Nothing lower than that. You definitely don't want to go like 8, 7, or like 5. And then as far as the max I usually would play on is like a 14. Because I just don't see, there's no reason to play higher than a 14% ADS sensitivity. If you like high sensitivities, you can. But I feel like it's more sensitivity than you would ever need. And like when it comes to aim downs or the regular X and Y, it's like playing above like a 60. It doesn't really make sense. Like if you really like high sensitivities, you can play on high. But after a certain point, it's just kind of overkill. So I think when it comes to aim down sights, 14% is just overkill. I think in between the ranges of 9% to 14% is always going to be the go-to. Some of you guys might like a little bit lower or higher, but those are the sensitivities I always recommend for aim down sights. It's pretty black and white. It doesn't really change much throughout the updates or seasons, And my look dampening time, which I didn't mention earlier, is a 0.07. This is really great as well. When it comes to look dampening time, I think it's really great to have if you struggle to hit long range shots or need to give a little bit more accuracy at those longer ranges. So I would recommend trying out this setting and see what works best. I feel like everyone has like a different preference on what they like. Some people don't like it at all. Some people like to have it pretty high, like a 0.14 or even 0.2. I think in the ranges of 0.06 to about a 0.14 is the range you want to be in for look damping time. I highly recommend this setting, but some of you guys might like a little bit less, and then some of you guys might like a little bit more. So you just have to find the middle ground on what works best for you. But as I said, this is a setting that's really great. It slows down your crosshair just a little bit. So if you struggle to hit long range shots, because at longer ranges you only have to move your crosshair over slightly, and if you struggle to do that with accuracy, having a look damping time is going to make it a little bit slower. So you're going to be able to line up those long range shots much easier than you were before. So you're going to be much more accurate from range. So for look damping time, as I said, like 0.06 to a 0.14 is going to be the way to go. So those are going to be all the settings that I have and that I recommend if you guys are looking to improve your accuracy and hit more shots. And hopefully I was able to explain and articulate why I like these settings here specifically and why I think they're really great when it comes to hitting your shots and then just building accuracy and consistency game after game. And I always say when it comes to the sensitivities I show, I recommend trying them out, but of course making those small adjustments that you find necessary, because everyone has a little bit different of a playstyle, and that's of course going to affect the sensitivity that you use. So I recommend giving this a try, and if you feel like the building or editing just needs to be slightly higher, then you can raise it or lower it by a couple of points, just whatever suits your needs. But I would recommend giving these settings a try. And then, as I said, if you feel like the building editing or maybe the X and Y sensitivity is just slightly too high or low, you can just move it up and down a couple of points and find what works best for you. That's going to allow you to be as accurate as possible and hit all of your shots. So with that being said, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hit the notification bell so you guys get notified every single time I upload a new video. And when I live stream here on the channel, I live stream solos quite a bit. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys get a notification for when I go live on YouTube. And lastly, if you guys haven't already seen my merch that I released, definitely give it a look. I think it's really nice and you guys will enjoy it. It's in the pinned comment or description below. You guys should be able to find it pretty easily on Teespring. But with that being said, I do appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.